As South Africa hosts peace talks for Ethiopia's warring parties, the international community is calling for a ceasefire and access to humanitarian aid for millions affected by the war. Fighting continues in parts of the country's north, with the UN saying hostilities are escalating, leading to mounting humanitarian needs. Delegations from both the governments and the rebels, the Tigray People Liberation Front, are in South Africa for talks. Coletta Wanjohi reports from Addis Ababa.
The government of Ethiopia says it views the talks as an opportunity to peacefully resolve the conflict. The rebel group, the Tigray People Liberation Front, says it is pressing for an immediate cessation of hostilities, unfettered humanitarian access and withdrawal of Eritrean forces. But in parts of Ethiopia's north, their military confrontation is yet to stop. Fresh fighting began in August after a 5-month humanitarian ceasefire. Aid agencies say the distribution of supplies to over 9 million people is still being hampered by the insecurity. Aid convoys through one of the major road routes remain suspended since 24th August. The United Nations says to date, 26 humanitarian workers have lost their lives since the conflict in the country's north began in November 2020. The latest case was reported on 14th October. The Ethiopian government says it is working with humanitarian agencies to send assistance to areas that it is taking over from the control of the rebel group. It says it is also working to restore services that are needed by the people. The US has asked Eritrea to withdraw its forces from the northern Ethiopia. Eritrea is accused of sending troops to support the Ethiopian government. And even as the main factions exhibit open mistrust for each other, political analysts say their acceptance to face each other at the peace table could open avenues towards silencing the guns in the country's north. Coletta Wanjohi, FSN, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.